So about nearly a couple weeks removed from trailer 2 coming out, I thought it would be a great time to go over answering some of your GTA 6 questions in today's Q&A video. And that's what we're going to be doing. Pre-orders, trailer 3, and so much more. Real quick, before we get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome on in. Please consider subscribing to Project Vice, like, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming Grand Theft Auto 6 upload. Without any further ado, let's get straight into it. Alrighty, so kicking it off with the user Demon Super Ultra Nuke, and he has asked 3 questions, but I'm going to go with the third one. He goes, will the Panhandle have mountains up top like RDR2? Do you think the map will be fully surrounded by water like GTA 5? Now, I really do think this is going to be the first Grand Theft Auto title where we are not going to have an island. In previous Grand Theft Auto titles, 5 and 4, we have always had an island. With Grand Theft Auto 6 this time around, it seems like it is going to be different. We know that Mount Caliga National Park is going to be located on the northern part of the map. And we know based off the screenshots from this location that it does seem like it is going to have a lot of mountainous terrain. So I would say that based off this, Rockstar will probably have some type of way that they can implement an out of bounds area where the player is no longer able to be accessible to. But considering that, and as well as the Gloriana license number plate being featured on various vehicles within trailer 2 and the screenshots, and the Georgia state, that being Gloriana, which is what we assume it is going to be, has a lot of mountainous terrain. And even if Georgia is not an included additional state within the game at launch, post-launch, Rockstar can add Georgia, Gloriana over a period of time. This makes the overall experience playing Grand Theft Auto 6 much more immersive and realistic rather than having an island. Next question comes in from user SIWY Beats, and he goes, what Easter eggs do you want to see in the game? I personally would love to see a Bermuda Triangle reference. Firstly, I do think a Bermuda Triangle reference would be absolutely fantastic if Rockstar were to be able to include something like that. I think it would be a missed opportunity if they don't include or reference the Bermuda Triangle at all. If you guys don't know what the Bermuda Triangle it is an urban legend suggesting that many aircraft, ships, and people have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. And this would be the perfect opportunity for Rockstar to implement something like this, where the Bermuda Triangle urban legend is situated, as you can see, which is southeast of Florida, Leonida. Rockstar could get real creative with this. I'm sure there will be funny ways they can go about it. Some Easter eggs that I'd like to see in the game is probably something that is related to GTA Vice City, perhaps maybe paying homage to the late great Ray Liotta, who did voice Tommy Vercetti. Something honoring him, whether it's just something as simple as his name on a park bench or something like that, I think would be great. I would also like to see something related to Scarface. We know that within GTA Vice City there was a Scarface crime scene reference. On one of the bath walls, there was blood smeared all over the wall, which is a direct reference to the Scarface film. Now, we do know that based off the September 22 leaks, it does seem like there is going to be a Scarface crime scene. Whether it makes it to the final game or not, I guess we'll have to find out. Within the leaks, we also did see there was a reference to a skunk ape. So similar to the Bigfoot Easter egg within GTA 5, it seems like that is going to make its grand return, but this time with a skunk ape. Just a quick Google search for reference if you guys are unsure of what a skunk ape is. It is a cryptic or mythical creature said to inhabit the forests and swamps of Florida, particularly the Everglades, which is going to be known as the grass rivers within GTA 6. Imagine going to this location, visiting the wetlands late at night, and you end up encountering a skunk ape. Say if Rockstar is able to implement this within free roam, it would work out better compared to GTA 5 where it was in a mission. Some cool Easter egg like that would be absolutely awesome. Next question comes in from GTA 6 enthusiast, and he goes, do you think GTA 6 will last 20 years? I think with the amount of detail we have seen as well as all the content, 20 years is the minimum. I don't know if it will last 20 years. I mean, GTA 5 has lasted, well, by the time GTA 6 comes out, it would be around nearly 13 years, which is a crazy amount of time. And when you think about it, GTA 5 has lasted so long and is still the flag bearer nowadays within the open world genre. So considering the sheer longevity of GTA 5 and the fact that GTAs nowadays, it seems like with the 6 releasing over a decade away from GTA 5, I would say and assume that GTA 7, if that was to come out, probably in the next 15 years or so. I don't know about 20 years, but considering the success of GTA 5, I would say that 7 could come close to that. And that's of course if we are going to see a GTA 7 in our lifetime. Next question comes in from a user Jason6, and he goes, do you think GTA 6 RP Rome can affect GTA 6 Online? Can Rockstar balance between them, judging by the superiority of RP over the internet and achieving greater fame than it? I do believe and think that Rockstar's online modding engine, that being Rome, Project Soundstage, that was the code name for it that we heard from that exclusive leak close to a year ago now, but I do think that this in-house online modding engine from Rockstar's end is likely to be more popular considering Rockstar are behind it, as well as CFX.re, the team behind 5M and RedM, which Rockstar did acquire back in August of 2023. That in mind, I'd say it would be more popular than Grand RP or any other type of servers that have been out there thus far with GTA 5. Next question comes in from user The Real Kratos, and he goes, in trailer 2 on one of the license plate it reads Liberty City. Now do you think this could be a hint towards a potential flashback / map exploration? I'm assuming you mean expansion at the end, but nevertheless I do think we are going to be seeing Liberty City in some sort of fashion included within GTA 6, whether it is a flashback, in a mission, or cutscene featuring Lucia. Next question comes in from Mecha Sergi, and he goes, what other cities do you think about? We haven't seen anything about the Fairyland aka Disneyland Orlando. Pretty sure that is going to be another big city. Yes, I do think we are going to be seeing other cities. I think Rockstar is hiding a lot from us. They're being quite secretive about what else, in terms of what other locations that we are going to be seeing within the game. We haven't seen some locations from the September 22 leaked files that have been included within trailer 1, trailer 2, or even the screenshots. There was a post that TGG made on his community tab a few days ago saying, another reason I think Rockstar is hiding more secrets, Rockstar didn't show Orlando in trailer 2, but this is clearly a parody of Gatorland in Orlando, Florida. They either moved it to a different section of the map, or GTA 6's Orlando hasn't been revealed yet. As you can see in the background of this shot on the TV behind Cal Hampton, there is Gator's mouth wide open. And as you can see in this next screen grab here, this is based off Gatorland in Orlando, Florida. So I do think we are going to be seeing Orlando within the game based off this hint that Rockstar has provided within this screenshot. And I'm sure there is so much else that Rockstar is hiding from us that we just don't know about in terms of other locations, other cities. I do know that Orlando does have the infamous Disneyland, and I do think we are going to be seeing some type of parody in regards to that, whether it is referred to as Fairyland or something along those lines, which the leaks did have listed Fairyland Forest, as well as Dinosaur World also. It really does make you speculate and theorize on how massive the scale of this map really is going to be. We just don't really know the true scale of it at the moment. The mapping project community have done an absolutely awesome job at the moment, but I think once we really do get that official map, once we learn more details about the game as we get closer and closer to the launch next year, then we're going to be seeing so much more in regards to different cities, I'm sure, and other locations that Rockstar is hiding from us at the moment. Next question comes in from The Catch, and he goes, do you think GTA 6 will be the last GTA? No, I don't think GTA 6 will be the last Grand Theft Auto title. Reason why I say this is because there was an article that did come out in late 2021 with Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick, and he said that GTA could be around for as long as James Bond. The article goes on to say, asked if Take-Two's core franchises have a limited shelf life or if they can keep going forever. Zelnick said that if a franchise is really, really great, it will keep going. There are precious few entertainment franchises of any sort that fall into that category, but they do exist, and I think GTA is one of them. I think Red Dead is one of them. To ensure these franchises manage to last as long as James Bond has, Zelnick says creators must be thoughtful and willing to rest a title so that you have a sense of, wow, this is a rare event. And this is what we've been seeing with Grand Theft Auto 6. Obviously, the amount of time it has taken from GTA 5 to 6. Obviously, they had Red Dead 2 in between, but you get the point. The fact that we have waited so long, the anticipation, the hype has built up to the point where it has become a rare event. We take the time to make something that we think is incredibly phenomenal, and we also rest titles intentionally so there's pent-up demand for that title so that it's a special event. I go and see a Bond film because there isn't another one in 2 months. I'm going to see every Bond film. So there you go. By the time GTA 6 does come out, it will be nearly 13 years from the gap between 5 to 6. I would say from 6 to 7, it'll probably be even more so than that. But yes, once again, I don't think GTA 6 will be the last Grand Theft Auto title. GTA 7 will happen at some point in our lifetime, whether it is 15 years from now. Next question comes in from DR Matika, and he goes, when can we expect to get trailer 3? I'd say that trailer 3 is likely to come towards the end of this year, a few months before the launch of the title. Timeline has changed now with the delay announcement from Rockstar coming out a few weeks ago, and obviously with trailer 2 dropping the week after that with screenshots and new artwork, it has changed the timeline quite a fair bit. If we compare this to the pre-release timeframe of Red Dead Redemption 2, we know that based off trailer number 3, that came out on May 3rd, 2018. That was about 5 months before the release of the title. So if we line this up with Grand Theft Auto 6, we can expect that trailer number 3 is likely to come around 5 to 6, maybe 7 months before the release. And this would put us to around the end of this year, just before Christmas. So that's my prediction. I do think we are going to be getting a third trailer and some new info before this year ends. Next question comes in from YT Resi, and he goes, do you think there will be other states in GTA 6 like Liberty City and Georgia known as Gloriana? And do you think it's possible they will add these locations throughout the game as the years go on? Yes, I do think this is the case. I have heavily covered Liberty City and the Gloriana state potentially being Georgia throughout my last many videos. I do think we'll be seeing Liberty City and Gloriana at some point during GTA 6's lifespan, whether it is when the game is launched at the start or over a period of time. And I've mentioned this numerous times throughout my videos, but I do think based off the article that Jason Schreier did come out with in mid-2022, where he stated that Rockstar's plan is to continually update the game over time, adding new missions and cities. So yes, I do think we are going to be seeing other states, other cities being included to some degree over the long duration that this game is going to be out for, which is probably going to be about 10 to 15 years at this point. And we know that this is going to be the case, not only because Jason Schreier is a very reputable source, but also Rockstar have hinted throughout the recent info dump with the Gloriana State license number plate, Liberty City, and from other details that have been included within the screenshot, like I mentioned with TGG's post earlier in the video, with Gatorland being featured in Orlando, which is, we don't know what the fictional name is going to be yet, but that is likely to be the case. Next question comes in from Red Barrett, and he goes, how long after will GTA 6 Online come out? I would say at least a couple weeks after the main game has dropped, like the single player component, like we saw with Red Dead Redemption 2 and Grand Theft Auto 5, both the online components didn't launch until many weeks later. Firstly with Red Dead Online, that launched on the 27th of November 2018, and that was about a month after Red Dead Redemption 2 did come out. With GTA 5, about a couple weeks after that did launch, that's when the online came out. So yeah, expect online to come 2 weeks to about 4 weeks after GTA 6 launches. Next question comes in from Venterbox and goes, how do you think vehicles in GTA 6 will operate? Would Rockstar go for a middle ground in arcadeism and realism? Yes, exactly right. I do think Rockstar is going to be going for some type of middle ground with arcade and realism, probably a balance between GTA 4 and 5. Most would agree with this point that GTA 4 was way too boaty and weighty with its driving mechanics. 5 was probably a little bit too arcadey, so I think somewhere in the middle would be the best approach. In terms of how the vehicles will operate, I would say that Rockstar is probably going to be using a similar template like they did with the horses in Red Dead Redemption 2. Taking care of your horses is going to probably carry across with vehicles in GTA 6. Taking care of your car, cleaning it, customizing it. In terms of car customization, I do think it's going to be a significant upgrade from what we have seen in GTA 5. There's going to be a plethora amount of more customization that we're going to be able to do to our vehicles, like we saw with Trailer 1, Trailer 2, and the screenshots. We also know that based off the September 22 leaks, that vehicle controls are going to be a part of Grand Theft Auto 6, like how horses were in Red Dead Redemption 2, with patting your horse, feeding it, and brushing it, just to overall taking care of it. We know that based off the screenshots that Rockstar have hinted at an infotainment system where we do see various different options that you can select. As you can see, vehicle assist functions, navigation, users, audio, seats, climate control, and settings. I do believe all of this is going to be accessible to the player, and you'll most likely be able to customize it. Another thing I will mention, it's heavily debated, but there's also a lot of people that have been speculating and theorizing that we are going to be seeing a car refilling mechanic. There was a shot within Trailer 1 which did show a person leaning over at the back of his pickup truck, which looks like it is at a petrol station, most likely getting ready to fill up his petrol tank. So yes, I do think we are going to be seeing some type of car refilling mechanic. It all depends on how Rockstar implements and executes it within the game. Next question comes in from Hudson also, and he goes, do you think there will be a director mode like there was in GTA 5? Yes, I'd expect a director mode to return within GTA 6 and probably going to be having so many more features compared to GTA 5. Will you live stream GTA 6 when it comes out? Yes, I'm planning to live stream it when it does come out. The idea is to obviously do a walkthrough, go over the single player story component with Lucia and Jason, and of course free roam, muck around, do all those sort of things. I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers and streamers will be doing the same thing. The idea and plan is to live stream it and then most likely cut it down into smaller sections, smaller parts, so you guys can watch it after the fact. I was debating on what to do, whether to live stream or just record the episodes and upload them in individual parts. But I think probably the best thing to do is to divide it up, live stream, and then cut up parts and upload them as individual episodes. Makes it a way more fun and enjoyable experience when you guys get to see my reaction to everything that's happening on screen, rather than just me going through my playthrough on my own. When do you think pre-orders of GTA 6 will be released in relation to the official release date? I'd say pre-orders are likely to come either towards the end of this year after Trailer 3 or sometime early next year. If we compare it to Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead 2, for example, first with GTA 5, pre-orders did become available shortly after Trailer 2 dropped. That was in November 2012, and the release timeframe at that particular point in time was spring 2013 for when GTA 5 was meant to launch, which for America is between the months of March to the end of May. Interesting thing though, that game was once again delayed to September 17th, 2013. It was intended to release around springtime, around March to May, so it's about 6 months or less from the intended release time frame when pre-orders did become available. But that's about 6 months out from release, so if GTA 6 is still expected to come out on May 26, 2026, expect pre-orders to come about 6 months or so before. Puts us around the end of this year or the start of next year. So I would say based off that, we're probably going to be waiting many more months before pre-orders become available. And I really would not be surprised if Rockstar's website starts to crash once all these pre-orders go through, I'll tell you that. Do you think GTA 6 could drop with crossplay? Yes, I do think GTA 6 is going to drop with crossplay. Call of Duty has it, so I don't see why Rockstar can't implement it in GTA 6. What do you think the additional location will be for GTA 6? Will we visit Liberty City with Lucia, travel to Cuba for a business trip, or be trapped on a cruise ship during a big storm? Keep up the great content. Firstly, thank you, Alan. Very much appreciate that you are enjoying the content, but I do think we are going to be seeing Liberty City being featured whilst playing as Lucia. Like I said earlier in the video, as a mission or a cutscene is most likely. I did mention Cuba as well. There was a leak that did come out with Tyler McVicker a few years ago with him claiming that Cuba is going to be a part of the main story within a mission. Don't know if that is true, of course, yet, but I would say that seeing that Rockstar have done this before in the past with Red Dead 2, with Guarma, GTA 5 with North Yankton, I would say that Liberty City and Cuba are likely to be included. I do think only as some type of cutscene or a mission throughout the story. Don't expect both of those locations to be available to free roam or anything along those lines when the game does initially launch. I would say over time that it is likely to see Liberty City, Cuba being featured as a map expansion. Something along those lines would make sense. What is the first thing you're going to do? Play the first mission. If you are referring to free roam, likely after Rockstar lets go of our handcuffs and allows us to explore the world, I would say that probably the first thing I'm going to do is really just take it all in, probably go down Ocean Drive and into the Ocean View Hotel. I'm just so amped up to see Rockstar's official take on fictional Miami within the modern day. But yeah, no, exploring everywhere on the map is going to be an absolute ball, I tell you that. Will there be hot coffee in the game? I'm really unsure if there is going to be sexual intercourse within GTA 6 like how it was within the hidden files within San Andreas. I do think it is unlikely that we are going to be seeing full-blown sexual intercourse, but I do think there is going to be some naughty scenes like Trailer 2 has hinted at. I'd be surprised if Rockstar take a similar approach with what Last of Us 2 did with those sexual scenes that we did see. And that was pretty full on. We didn't necessarily see full frontal nudity, but I will say, considering the game is going to be a mature rating, in Australia it's going to be R18 plus most likely. Really would not be surprised if Rockstar take it up a notch, but I think the ESRB as well as the PEGI rating boards may disapprove of what Rockstar is maybe planning to include. With how far they go, obviously we are unsure of. There's a lot riding on this, no pun intended. But considering we are in a relationship, Lucia and Jason, I'd say that there are going to be some naughty scenes. The extent to which bedroom stuff goes to, quite debated and a burning question. I will say though, and I just thought of this, if you guys do remember within the 22 leaks, it did showcase the motel that Jason and Lucia were staying at, and there was actually a dildo that was located on the bedside table on the side where Lucia was most likely sleeping on. Yeah, pretty crazy. It seems like we are going to be seeing sexual objects within this game. Naughty scenes are likely to be included like we saw within Trailer 2. But yeah, pretty crazy. I think it is going to be full on, but I don't think they're going to be going to that next step, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Next question, I'll just answer the first part. Do you think the economy of GTA 6 will be as crap as GTA Online? I would hope that that is not the case. I mean, the thing is with GTA 5 Online at the moment is the economy is so screwed up. Like the fact that the Bravado Buffalo, which is based off one of the Dodge Chargers, is over $1 million, nearly $2 million is absolutely insane. If we compare these prices to real life, I mean, look how different it is. It's just absolutely ridiculous. So hopefully the economy is fixed, not even just in relation to vehicles, but also businesses, properties as well. It should reflect the prices of real life. Next question comes in from Mino and he goes, Jason Tries said we might see another delay for GTA 6. How likely do you think that is? First, I'm just going to get this out of the way and say there is a chance that the game could get delayed further. That always goes without saying. With any release of a big upcoming AAA release, especially on the grand scale of GTA 6, a lot goes into it. However, considering we just got the delay announcement, it's too early to tell. I'd say Rockstar wouldn't even know internally themselves. But I will go ahead and say that it is very, very positive that Rockstar has given us an official release date, May 26, 2026. If we compare this to Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5, they had multiple release timeframes where Rockstar were unable to meet those deadlines where they had to delay it. The key thing in me mentioning that though is the fact that they were just release timeframes, not necessarily a set release date. The fact that Rockstar has provided us an official release date does prove that they are confident in meeting that deadline. So another year to iron out bugs and polish the game up for launch next year on May 26 does sound like that is likely to occur. Even though there is a chance, I'd say that that is unlikely at this stage. Now, hopefully Rockstar will be able to be on track for that May 26 release date, and I'm sure we'll be able to have it in our hands playing it day one on that date. But that about wraps up the Q&A. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question. There's just so many questions to go over, but there will be more Q&As coming in the future. Don't worry. If I didn't answer one of your questions within this video, I'm sure I'll answer it in another video. But anyways, guys, now I'm going to pass it over you down in that comment section below. What do you make of everything we discussed within today's Q&A video? I'd love to hear from you guys down there. But as always, if you went on to enjoy this video and found any informative value, please consider subscribing to Project Vice, like, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming GTA 6 upload. We're getting closer to 10,000 subscribers, so make sure to consider subscribing. Other than that, stay safe, have a great day, and I am out.